Hey everybody, thanks for visiting us this morning at ArklateXHomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Thursday morning forecast update. If you did catch the advisories late last night, the tropical map from the National Hurricane Center kind of shifted the path of this storm a little bit to the east, and that continues this morning. So I'm here to tell you we are no closer to any answers as of this morning as we were yesterday morning, as that track continues to kind of wobble back and forth. We're still not dealing with a named storm as of this morning, still dealing with potential tropical cyclone 2, which will eventually become Barry, tropical depression or tropical storm Barry. If not later this morning, then certainly some point later today. And you can see the circulation with that out in the Gulf of Mexico does have wind speeds about 30 miles per hour, and again should strengthen here. The potential track, that's what we're watching closely with the first advisory that came out yesterday. They pushed that track right over the Arklatex, and you can see the trend continues to push it off to the east. That said, we are still in that cone of uncertainty as far east or far west as our East Texas counties and even McCurtain County. So until we eliminate that, we need to be on high alert here, as this path will probably change. It could swing a little bit back to the west, could swing a little bit further to the east. But again, as far as the tropical spaghetti maps here, you can see each one of those lines indicates a forecast model. Pretty good agreement with taking them to the east. That said, there's still a few lines that move over towards Texas and towards the Arklatex. So that's why we aren't out of the woods yet. Hopefully the picture will become more clear in the next 24 hours or so. But again, with that track to the east, the impacts will be a little bit less to the Arklatex, and I'll touch on that here in just a moment. 60s and 70s for your temperatures this morning. A little bit cooler as the wind has turned to the north, and we did have some rain to cool things down yesterday evening across much of the region. We do have those winds out of the north about 5 to 10 miles per hour this morning. Still going to be a hot day, forecasting highs to reach the low to mid 90s, so we do have that heat advisory once again, but notice we have dropped the counties north of I-30, so your heat index there still between about 100 and 105 degrees. So it will be a hot day everywhere, but the heat advisories today, I-30 and southward, and may see those again in some areas tomorrow, as we're not expecting much of a change to the weather pattern for your Friday. No issues as far as fog setting up this morning, so it's a good morning commute. No fog, no rain to start out, and you can see there is a frontal boundary just off to our north there. That's one of the reasons we're losing the heat advisory across the northern Arklatex. So with that front out there, some of the tropical moisture, we will see some spotty showers and thunderstorms a little bit later today. And I put that rain chance at about 20%. Some of the short-range models really not picking up on any rainfall developing today. You can see just a few of those showers crossing close to the Arklatex once again this afternoon, this evening, but I think most of us will stay dry today and likely stay dry through the day tomorrow. But there's some of those outer bands from Barry that will likely be impacting Arkansas and Louisiana tomorrow, so there will be some spotty showers for your Friday as well. And as we head into the weekend, that's the iffy point here, because if we do see any impacts from Barry, it will likely be late Saturday through at least midday Monday. I've dropped the rain chances a little bit here through the weekend, just given that eastward track, but if that track were to swing back to the west, obviously rain chances would go up, and it's way too early to kind of hazard a guess just as far as the rainfall accumulations here. I'll tell you the GFS model through next Tuesday, which is the American model, has less than an inch of rain in all locations in the Arklatex, and there's still some models, including our in-house model, that show some 2 to 5 inch accumulation, so hopefully that will clear up for us as well. It is completely possible we might have a nice sunny weekend, being on the dry side of that storm if it does pull off to the east and eventually to the northeast here. So still a lot of uncertainty with the forecast for the tropics. Keep updated. We'll update this video with each new advisory throughout the day.